When it comes to 1911s, Colt, of course, is probably the most familiar name. Colt O Frame or 1911 pistols through the 1970s were all, up to that time, what would be later referred to as Series 70. Colt eventually went back and decided to manufacture a line of guns that were the modern Series 70. As might be expected, this Gold Cup National Match is a blued 5-inch 45 ACP platform. So this would have been the classic Gold Cup that would have been available in 1957 and since that time. Now, having said all of that, I would just like to suggest that if you always wanted a Gold Cup National Match and you wanted a Colt, that you should really take a look at this gun, because this is an impressive gun given where it sits price-wise and given all of its features. It has all of the features that those older Gold Cups had. It has a Bomar-style sight, which is fully adjustable for windage and elevation in fine increments. Now, on top of the gun, there's a rib that is finely serrated, and that's to reduce the possibility of glare interfering with the sight picture. Also, I noticed on this Gold Cup, you've got the angled slide serrations, and they're really more grooves with projecting ribs that have a good bit of space between them. So the amount of purchase that you can get on that to push that slide back is quite good. Sending the slide back, it reveals that this is a gun with a traditional bushing system like the traditional 1911 has. Again, as far as just the feature set, as far as making the gun useful to a wide variety of people in a target application, you have the lengthened trigger. In this case, it's a skeletonized aluminum alloy trigger. It does have a hole here in the face of it down toward the bottom for an adjustable over-travel stop, so you can dial out the over-travel. There are a couple of features on this modern Model 70 Gold Cup National Match that differ from the originals, and they're things that have become pretty much de rigueur on 1911s in the modern age. One is there's a slight flare to the insides of the magazine well, so just getting a mag in there under time pressure is a little easier. The ejection port is cut a little lower and is flared at the back. The magazine, in this case, that comes with the gun is an 8-round magazine. It's stamped Colt on the bottom and .45 auto, so that's a little different than what would have been available in 1957. The Gold Cup National Match is a high standard to hit, but I think Colt has really done a fine job with this gun. The workmanship, the fit and finish, the appearance on the outside, the high polished blue, I mean, this is a beautiful gun. The gold medallions in the stocks themselves, the cut checkering in the stocks, the machine work on the front strap. This gun was really carried off well. So Colt pays tribute to, and in fact, pushes forward the Gold Cup National Match concept down the line.
For more on firearms and shooting gear, go to AmericanRifleman.org.